What's up, you guys? Nathan Bell here, doing a Star Wars The Black Series review on General Hux from The Force Awakens. I actually just found him in store last night at Walmart, so I suggest you go out to your local Walmarts or even Targets to look for Wave 3. Now, before we get into the figure, let's just take a quick look at the accessory he came with. General Hux comes with one accessory, and it is a blaster or a gun or even a hand pistol. And you're right, if that's what you're thinking, it is identical to the Stormtrooper gun. The only difference is that this has a peg in it and this one does not. So let me just get a close-up of these. If I can just do this. There we go. You can see how it's the exact same, all the sculpt work. Besides, the paint is also different, but you just see the peg on the Stormtrooper gun. So there's not a whole lot of paint, but there is nice sculpted work in there. You can just see how you have your, you got some silver dots right there. Let me fix my lighting a tiny bit. You got some silver dots right there, and then you got this nice silver streak going along, and that's, of course, the gun is molded in black plastic, and then you just get that silver on one side and none on the other. So that's about it for that. Back to General Hux, and right out of the gate, you can see his hat is crooked, man. Kind of a bummer, but what are you going to do? You're going to expect that with a mass-produced figure. Everything's not going to be perfect. So last night there was two of them, and the other face on the other figure was just jacked up. The paint was horrible. The eyes were lazy, and the hat was straighter on the other one, but the paint apps on the face were just horrible, so I decided to go with this one. It doesn't really resemble the actor that well. I don't think so anyways. I doubt you guys would, but the deco on the hat is very clean, and it is sculpted very nice. The only shit thing about it is that it is crooked. So he only has the decos right there on his hat, which is very clean, and also on the side of his arm, and I really like the colors of that, man. Everything came out clean. There's no blotchiness or missing pieces. And then you get some silver around his arm right there. You get some more silver right on his belt buckle there, which is very nice. That goes all the way around. I like his shirt. It's got some nice textured lines going throughout of it. You can see the color on the inside there. It's very it's not just flat right there. It's very nice. Then his pants, no really colors on there, but they do have nice wavy lines going throughout. And then his boots are very shiny. It's very shiny polished black. And there's not really a whole lot of textured lines going on there, if you guys can just see that. You can see how they're really that, shiny black. His boots do have tread on them, just a little bit on the outside. Same goes for the other boot. On the back, not a whole lot going on for the boots. And then this is very nice. You can move this around. It's not hard, so if you can probably kick his leg back just a little bit. Yeah, it's not really that hard of plastic. So both of his hands are kind of like these gun-holding hands. I guess you could get away with doing... one hand could hold the gun, the other could maybe point. You could turn it the right way if you kind of turn it like that. But I find it easier that the gun fits, let me grab it, fits in this hand, because these hands are kind of like the triggers, so just kind of can fit the finger right in there, kind of like that. But I probably would recommend doing it in the other hand, just so his other hand can point out, so it looks like he's doing a pretty cool pose. It's just a really pain to see some black kind of rubbed away on me right there. Kind of like that, I like General Hux in the movie because he didn't take Kylo Ren's shit. I won't get into it too much, but this is why I decided to buy the figure, just because I liked his style and just how he wasn't taking shit from anybody. So, his eyes, they're good, man. I don't think there's a whole lot of, messed up paint in there. They're kind of like this greenish-brown color. It's really hard to pick up on camera. But that's about it, man. Not a whole lot going on with this figure. Not a whole lot of paint. Everything came out, I think, great besides the hat, so... Let's get into some quick articulation with this guy. His foot can go about that far, which isn't really any at all. It can go back about that. It does have ankle pivot. There is no lower boot rotation, but he does have a double jointed knee. And he does have a upper thigh swivel. His leg can kick up about that far. Can go back about, let me see if I can move his coat out of the way there. Go back about that. I don't know if he does have a waist swivel, but he doesn't have a ab crunch. His wrist can rotate, and it's also on a hinge, so that can go up and down, and if you turn it, it can move side to side. Same with his other wrist. He has a single-jointed elbow, no bicep swivel. His arm can go about that far, and it can do a full 360. His head is on the old ball joint hinge, so that can look up about that far. It goes back about that. It can turn side to side, and there is a little bit of a pivot. So let's do some figure comparison with recent Black Series figures that I've reviewed. Here is General Hux next to Captain Phasma, and she just towers him, man. There's definitely a big size difference there. And here he is next to the Walgreens exclusive Darth Vader. And the same goes for Vader, man. He is just so much bigger than General Hux is. So that's my review, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!